Rude. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my review and experience using Proactiv MD skincare system for acne. If you guys are new here to my channel, what's up? My name's Bree. I do videos on makeup and skincare for acne prone skin. I struggle with acne and hyperpigmentation and dark spots, obviously from acne leaving those pesky scars, and so I've really just been on a journey to find makeup that can cover my acne and make me look flawless, as well as skincare that can help take it away and get me to my clear skin destination that I want to be at. I've tried a couple of things on this skincare journey. I have tried almost pretty much everything. I have tried Curology, I've tried Drunk Elephant. I decided to try the Proactiv MD system and kit to see if it could help with my acne and acne scarring. So if you guys are interested in seeing my review on Proactiv MD and how it affected my skin and if it made it better or not, then just keep on watching. So I started Proactiv MD a couple of months ago, and I actually saw it at Ulta, and I actually picked up this giant kit set. So Proactiv MD, this would be like a $60 value. So it comes with the deep cleansing facial wash, the daily oil control moisturizer, the balancing toner, and of course the adapalene gel 0.1%. And that is all in the kit from Ulta, and I thought it was actually a pretty good deal. It says $60 value, but it came out to about $40, and I thought that was a really good deal because it gave you a chance to try a good amount of the products in their line for a really good little size, especially with skincare. Samples can get a little weird if you don't use it more than twice. Like, I want to see that it's making a difference. So I thought these were the perfect size to try. Now, this isn't my first time trying Proactiv as a brand at all. When I was in high school and I first started breaking out, obviously Proactiv has always been like a big thing, you know, on like commercials with like celebrities, and they're like splashing water on their face looking all glamorous, and they're like, this is how I got clear skin. And then, you know, they have people like Justin Bieber, and I'm like, I've never seen Justin Bieber with one smidge of acne. Same with you, Adam Levine. Never seen acne on your face. Not saying you don't have it, but are you an acne sufferer? But it's fine. It's fine. I tried Proactiv when I was actually in high school, and honestly, it just did not work for me. The whole benzoyl peroxide and stuff like that, it just was not working for me. It just was not giving me the results I wanted at all. Granted, it was more of that teenage acne, and now I suffer with more adult, like kind of like hormonal acne and stress. As the last time I tried Proactiv, so that was like years ago, probably like 2013 is when I started and kind of stopped, maybe even earlier than that. So it's been a long time, so I thought this is the perfect time to get back into it. And the reason also I was more intrigued to try it, because even though I tried Proactiv before, I had not tried Proactiv MD, so I thought maybe because it's MD, the more medical grade Proactiv, that it will start working for me. I'll kind of give you a breakdown of the product. So my experience, so with the deep cleansing facial wash, it's nice and it has like a good scent and stuff to it. Help clean dirt and debris in your pores and things like that. Help exfoliate your skin. You're supposed to use it morning and night. And I basically switched from my cleansers. I only use this, so I kind of stopped using my regular stuff just to give all of these like a fair chance. I just don't feel like this did anything for me. Just listen. No. Are you the one making all that noise?
No.
Oh, well, what's Dad doing down there? Because he's like, looks like he's breaking pipes.
I don't know, maybe he's breaking pipes.
Because I can hear it, and I'm like, why? It kind of made my skin feel clean, but I didn't really feel like it did anything. Like, to be honest, it's like basically a basic cleansing wash, so it doesn't have like AHAs or BHAs. It doesn't even have like salicylic acid in it, which I was like, weird, but okay. I feel like my Tula cleanser does more than this, and like I just don't feel like it did anything for my acne. So I was like, it's not my favorite, but I'll continue using it because it's in the system. The toner, also not my favorite toner I've ever used. I actually have another toner that I love so much better and that I feel like actually does something. Again, I just feel like this didn't do anything. I feel like it didn't even balance, and it felt kind of oily in a weird way. Like, it kind of felt, I don't even know how to describe it, but it just felt oily, and I felt like it didn't really take off my makeup. Like, usually when I put on like either my witch hazel toner or the other toner I really love that I will be talking about later in a separate video, my skin feels cleaner and I can literally see my makeup residue like on the cotton pad. This, I could see it, but it really didn't do much. It said this is supposed to have, it says this has witch hazel in it actually. I love my witch hazel toner from Target, so I was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe it'll do like kind of like the same thing. But I was like, I'll keep using it again along with the cleanser just because it's part of the system. I really want to give this whole system a fair chance. So I kept going with it and I only used the toner at night. Yes, the Daily Oil Control Moisturizer and SPF, it was fine. It wasn't anything super crazy. Sound like a broken record, but I have other moisturizers I love much more than this, and I just didn't feel like it was really hydrating for my skin. I felt still a little bit more dry, and it smells like sunscreen because it has sunscreen in it, but also some of the ingredients, the avobenzone 3%, oxalate 5%, I don't know how to pronounce any of this. Oxytocin right here, 7%. These are actually chemical sunscreens, and I'm not the biggest fan of chemical sunscreens just because of all the research done on them. I much prefer a mineral sunscreen, especially for my skin, and I feel like it's just more sensitive skin friendly. Once I found out this was one of the chemical sunscreen and it wasn't giving me moisturizer, I stopped using this. I was like, not a fan, and I just kept using my more mineral sunscreens that are actually also for acne, and so that wasn't the biggest change. So I stopped using this pretty early just because I was not a fan and my skin needed more hydration. Finally, the adapalene gel, the 0.1%. So really excited about because when I used it the first night, I felt like I saw results. It was kind of like when I tried the Drunk Elephant retinol, like the e-passioni, and I felt like the next day my skin, I was like, whoa, I could see like a visible difference in like texture and things like that. So I feel like this actually was one of the only and few products that actually did something, and I will and have been continuing to use this. Like, it's been pretty good and it helps my skin, especially with the texture and things like that. Again, I just kind of like changed this out of the routine. I never use it the same night I'm using the e-passioni retinol, and I never use it the same night that I'm going to be using any kind of glycolic, or if I'm like physical exfoliating. I don't use this, so this is like standalone, and when I just use like regular cleanser and things like that. So this I actually really like. And honestly, throughout, even when using the adapalene gel, I just didn't feel like this whole Proactiv MD system was really doing anything for me. Like, if you could see in this clip right here, I started getting congestion around my chin and mouth area. I never usually get congestion there, but it was getting clogged, and I was just like, oh, maybe it's just like another purging period. And so here's like one of those little check-ins now. So this is how my skin is looking so far. This is week like 3, like we're going on to week 3 of using Proactiv, and we're starting to clear up a little bit. I've been using the adapalene gel, starting to do it nightly. I got off the routine for a little bit just because, you know, life, it's been getting in the way. So I've been trying to get back into properly testing this product and using adapalene every night in the whole system. The only thing I have stopped using at this point is the sunscreen / moisturizer. So as you can see, my skin was just very congested around the mouth area, really around the chin, and like really right here. Usually I break out more on my cheeks and like the outer parts, but that wasn't really happening when I was doing Proactiv MD. So I continued with the system for a couple of weeks, and I just wasn't seeing any improvement with my skin. It was getting a little bit worse, but nothing crazy. Nowhere near how it got like with the Curology wildness. Again, if you haven't seen that video, link right here, and you can go see for yourself what that did to my skin. But just wasn't doing enough for me, and even with using the adapalene gel pretty consistently, I just wasn't seeing any results from Proactiv MD, unfortunately. I will continue to use the adapalene gel. They do sell these products individually, so you don't have to get the kit. You can get the kit if you want to try it out for yourself just to see if it will work for you. Did I like Proactiv MD? Unfortunately, Proactiv MD wasn't really doing anything for me, and I just felt like I was seeing better results with my other skincare. So like with Drunk Elephant, for example, I just really felt like I was getting better results from that. I was kind of excited because it is more of an affordable skincare. Like, it's nothing crazy like in the 60s like Drunk Elephant or like, you know, Sunday Riley and things like that, but it's not like a drugstore brand, so it's not cheap, but it is more affordable than the higher end skincare brand. So I was super excited to try it, especially because in the kit it's like $40 for a decent size of all 4 products. That's pretty good. So I really wanted to like it, especially because I didn't have a good experience with the regular Proactiv. I was really had high hopes for Proactiv MD, but unfortunately I just did not see the results or find the results I was looking for. I did try this for about almost 2 months, like a month and a half, and then I just decided that I would like to go back to, again, my Drunk Elephant skincare. So far, Drunk Elephant has been king for me, and it's kind of been the skincare to not only help my acne, but also help bring me back from what damage or non-damage other products do to my skin. If I were to recommend anything from this line, I actually would recommend the adapalene gel. They sell this. I would recommend the adapalene gel. I just think this is good in combination with other products, like my other regular cleansers and stuff that do work for me. I feel like if anything, these 3 products held my girl adapalene back, and they were just like not trying to let her win. And these were just like okay. They were nothing to write home about, and they didn't make my skin worse, but they for sure didn't make my skin better. And it was just kind of strange. If you are curious about Proactiv MD, I do think that kit, this is the best value that you're gonna get, like 40 bucks again for all 4. I think that's a pretty good deal, and I picked mine up at Ulta, and I believe you can get it at their website again for $40. I know what you're thinking, Brie, why do you ever stop Drunk Elephant if it's working so well for you? Because guys, I just really love trying products, makeup and skincare. I love trying new products and seeing if something is gonna work better for me than the previous. And also I love trying new products for you so that you guys don't have to waste your hard-earned money on things that may or may not work. But I will say a but and a disclaimer, skincare is so personal for everybody. So what doesn't and does work for my skin may or may not work for you. These are just my personal experiences and my recommendations. So take it as you will. Again, this could be amazing for you, or it could not work for you like it didn't work for me. Again, skincare is just one of those things where it's like very hit or miss, and it's just like you'll never know until you try it, unfortunately. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. For me, this was not a winner, but let me know down in the comments below if this is actually your holy grail skincare. I would love to know if Proactiv MD works for you. Have you tried it? Have you tried regular Proactiv and you like it much better? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know any other skincare and makeup you would like me to try out next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.